Hey guys, Mr. Short Hitter here.
You don't look like a short hitter to me.
Can you have a good golf swing without having club face control? I just found out from a viewer that I have poor club face control. So today I'm going to give you some tips that can help you score even if you have club face control as poor as mine. I do this for entertainment, but somehow I make do, and somehow I'm still able to go out and shoot some pretty decent rounds, play some pretty good tournaments. I don't know, that's just left of the fairway, and maybe that's poor. Okay guys, so I stand corrected. We are actually on the left side of the fairway. Now I'm going to shoot the trees over here on the right. And I have 31 yards to the trees on the right. And really there's no trouble left at all. Just some trees, but no penalty areas. So I like to give myself 60-yard wide landing areas. I was aiming that tee shot over towards the left side of this fairway, so I could go 30 yards right, not being a hazard, and go up to 30 yards left. Give yourself wide landing areas to land the ball in off the tee. So another thing you want to do, play for your average strike. So I have 94 yards to this pin here, and I'm going to take a 50-degree wedge. If I do hit it really well, I'm still going to be on the back of that green, but an average strike would put me closer to pin high or with an uphill putt. I would say that's pretty average. I'm showing off my poor club face control because that was short and right, but we have an uphill putt. So guys, I don't feel like I hit that shot very well, but someone can correct me if I'm wrong, but from 100 yards, a scratch golfer hits it about 25 feet from the hole. I would say that's about 23 to 24 feet. So even with club face control that's not stellar, we're able to hit a shot here that is within scratch golfer stats. So I think part of it is being realistic. And I talked to you guys about the 10% rule. 94 yards, 10% of that is 9 yards. I'm happy if I hit it within 27 feet of the hole. Now, the other thing that we should realize is hitting a shot 27, 30, 40 feet from the hole. When you hit greens in regulation, those are the distances that you're going to have to putt from. So I would say you want to work on your putts in that 3 to 6 foot range, because those are going to be the second putts from the longer distances you have. And you also want to work on those putts from 30 to 40 foot, because those are going to be the putts that get you in that 3 to 6 foot range. Obviously, if we hit it closer than that, we can just walk up and tap it in. Aiming at the middle of the green is a great strategy. If you have poor club face control, aim at the middle of the green. You can do it both distance-wise and direction-wise. If you are a person that is using your average carry distances, like I talked about earlier, there are some instances to where you don't want to aim at the middle of the green. For instance, this pin is tucked over here on the front right. Let's say I played this shot short of the green, or at least towards the front portion of the green to make sure I didn't go long. There's a possibility the ball would end up in a spot like this. Great news, guys. Today through October 11th, my sponsor, Golf Ball Planet, is running a 15% off special, plus get free practice wiffle balls. You can use those to work on that club face control. Just use the code Columbus 2024. Now from here, even though it's a pretty severe slope, I could grab my putter, my 5 hybrid, or if I have a flavored chipping club, I could chip with that. Make sure I got it up that hill and have a pretty good shot at a 2-putt. Think I can make that one. Let's say I took an extra club or I shot at this pin and I ended up in a different scenario. Well, now I'm in a spot where even with a good lie, I have a very difficult shot. I have to open up the club face and try to hit this ball just right. A far tougher shot than just hitting the ball from front of the green and rolling it up to this pin. Far easier just to hit this shot in the first place than to end up having to hit it anyway with an added stroke. Now, with that being said, it is very important to have a short game arsenal of shots. You guys seen me hit flop shots, bunker shots, roll my hybrid up through the fairway, through trouble lies, all types of different shots that could help you if you do happen to hit it in bad spots and save you a shot here or there. Another thing that could help you is to not try hero shots. If you have poor club face control, then the odds of you being able to hit a low hook around the trees is probably pretty slim if you can't even get it square to the face on a normal shot. You should just be a little bit more comfortable just chipping the ball, taking a little small swing, and getting the ball back in play and utilize those wedges that are so important to scoring. 71 yards. Go with a little 54-degree wedge here. I'm sure the viewer that said I have poor club face control is going to say that's a bad shot. Do I love the shot? No. I guarantee you it's within that 10%, that 21 feet. And if you hit shots within 10% all day long, you have a decent short game, you could play even par golf. And I don't know many people who wouldn't be happy playing par golf. So I was actually surprised by the club face control comment because I get more comments about putting than anything else.
When I stroke, take it back and then I poke. I can't putt.
I don't know who's making all of these 20-foot putts, but if you look at the stats, even with scratch golfers, they don't hold a large percentage of 20-footers. I think for most golfers, always 2-putt. You may make one on occasion, but if you can consistently 2-putt, especially outside of 20 feet, when I get inside of maybe 15 feet, I start thinking about having a chance of making the putt, but I'm still not running it 3 feet by the hole. So guys, the last thing I'll say is have a strategy when you play a course, especially if it's an unfamiliar course. You watch me play my practice round at a course recently, and I was trying to develop a strategy and a speed for the greens. And I was only able to play the front 9 twice. You will see that tournament coming up shortly. And due to that, I struggled on the back. Okay guys, so see if we can utilize some strategy here. We have a pin that's on the middle left portion of the green. So sometimes we have to be realistic and accept what happens. We've got 113 yards to that pin. If we miss it left, it's going to probably trickle off the left side. If we miss it right, we're going to have a tough putt. But the one way I deal with this is just accepting. I'm going to accept what happens. I'm going to pick a target. I'll pick a target that's kind of a little bit left of that light you see up there. And if I push it right, I have a tough putt. If I pull it left, I'm going to have to go up the slope. But in any event, I'm going to accept the possibilities, and that's going to take all the stress out of the shot. We're going to go pitching wedge because that's going to take out one of the worst possibilities, which is long. Felt like it may have squirted right, but can't see it anymore. So we ended up almost pin high, just a little right of the light we were aiming at. We have a putt here in the 18-foot range, but this is on a severe slope, breaking right to left. If this gets away from me, it rolls all the way off the green. So there's no way that I can try to make this putt. I have to try to die this at the hole and secure the 2-putt. If it goes in the hole, it's an accident. Got it within a foot of the hole. That's all we could try to do from there. If we hit that putt too hard, it would roll all the way off the green. I feel like I am sharing strategy and tips and things that I've learned in my 39 years of playing this game. And if it could help some of you guys, then I'm happy enough. I've accomplished pretty much all I need to accomplish in the game of golf. So it's not my journey of trying to get better. This channel is for you guys. I hope you got something out of the video. I hope you enjoyed the video. And if you did, please like, comment, subscribe. Until next time, Mr. Short Hitter, out.
5 holes to go, just play 13.